everyone, welcome to Book Boop, where today I will be doing a rapid fire birthday book haul. So get strapped in. I got several books to go through, but I'm going to get through them really quick. So the first one on the book haul is going to be One for Sorrow by Mary Downing Hahn. Mary Downing Hahn is one of my favorite authors from my childhood, so I loved all of her books. It's always like honestly eating comfort food when I read her books. But this is one I have already read before. It is a ghost story which takes place during the outbreak of influenza when a lot of people were getting that and dying from it. So this one was a lot of fun. Hopefully in a few future videos I can talk about it some more. But that one's really awesome. Another Mary Downing Hahn book is Took. Let's see if I can explain this one quickly. This one is about a family who moves to this town. They move into this house, and there's this legend with this house that every 50 years, I think it is, this witch comes and takes a little girl and holds her for 50 years to be her slave. The girl is kept in sort of this state where she's always that little girl age, and then when she's released and the witch grabs another girl 50 years later, that little girl rapidly ages and dies. And this little boy, his sister, is taken by this witch. He's the only one that knows where she is, and he does his best to save her. This one's a lot of fun, too. Next is The Girl in the Locked Room by Mary Downing Hahn. I was really excited with this one. This one just came out at the beginning of September. I have actually already read this and will be doing a review of it shortly, and it was so much fun to read. This story is about a ghost of a girl who has been trapped in a room for 100+ years until she meets another little girl who is alive, thankfully, and helps her to escape her past. This one is really awesome, so if you love ghost stories, please look into Mary Downing Hahn. She's amazing. All right, next, speaking of ghost stories, heard so much about this book, have read it, can't wait to review it for you all, and that is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This story is about a girl named Cassidy who had a near-death experience where she did actually die for a few minutes and came back to life, and because of that, they now remove the wall of the veil of death to where she can actually see ghosts and go into the veil and kind of the land of the dead. And this story is about her and her family as they travel to Edinburgh, Scotland, which is one of the most haunted places in the world. And lots of crazy things happen, including having to battle with a ghost called the Raven in Red and trying her best to keep herself and her friends alive. Also, her best friend is a ghost, which was super fun. This story was amazing. Can't wait to tell you all about it more. All right, now that I did a bunch of ghost stories, let's move into some fairy tale type retellings. We have Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I am currently reading this book right now. Can't wait to tell you all about it. This is a series of short stories that are mainly prequels that go along with the Lunar Chronicles. So this one's a lot of fun. You definitely need to have read the Lunar Chronicles before you read this book, but this is such a great companion book, and I love reading Marissa Meyer's work. Sorry, tripping over words. All right, next we have Wires and Nerve by Marissa Meyer. This one is a graphic novel following Eiko or Eiko, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, one of the characters from the Lunar Chronicles. She's this sassy android, and I am really excited to read this one. I'm looking forward to reading it after I finish Stars Above, so that one is fun as well. And I normally don't read very many graphic novels, so I'm excited about jumping into that. All right, another Marissa Meyer I'm so pumped about, and I cannot believe I have not read it yet, which is Heartless. This one is a backstory of the Queen of Hearts, or an origin story. I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, so I really need to read this one, and I'm looking forward to reading it and kind of comparing to the other Alice in Wonderland trilogy that I read earlier this year, which was Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. So anyways, Heartless, Marissa Meyer, excited about this one. All right. Now, another one that I actually picked up recently with some birthday money is Caraval by, Stephanie Garber. I don't know a whole lot about this book, other than the fact I think it's about a show where the people can participate, but you have to be invited to the show to come. And I think the people that participate in the show, or the people that come to see it, like they're all competing to win a prize, and the prize is one wish. It sounds like this really cool concept and kind of like circusy, I think. At least that's kind of what I get from the name of the book. And I have looked at this book so many times at the bookstore and kept trying to decide whether or not to buy it. But I'm so glad I did. I actually found this one in the discount section, and it is even signed by the author, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to reading this one in the near future. And the last book that I received for my birthday is Fairytales Around the World by Andrew Lang, and it is what it says. It's a whole bunch of a collection of fairy tales from all around the world. So this one will be fun to read, especially reading little stories to my daughter. That'll be really, really fun. Thank you to my amazing sister-in-law who got me this. But that is my rapid fire birthday book haul. If you enjoyed this video, over here on this side of the screen is going to be my logo. You can click on that if you would like to subscribe to my channel and to follow me on my journey of reading. On this side over here is going to be a suggestion for another video you can watch right now if you want to watch another one of my videos. But I'm looking forward to reading these books and reviewing them and letting you know what I thought about them. Woo, tongue-tied. But if there are any books that I mentioned today that you have personally read and you want to let me know what you thought about them, please let me know down below. Or if there's some books that you purchased recently you're totally excited to read, let me know about that too. Love to get that conversation going. But thank you all so much for watching. You rock, and don't forget to keep reading. Bye!